Hello.
Hello.
Today's video is going to be another schizo rant. We are going to be talking about fashion. Now I know that's a scary word for some people. Oh my god. So let's just say I'm giving you tips on how to dress, because I am. This is casual fashion, not ranked competitive fashion after all. Ranked competitive fashion is just a clusterfuck of weird bullshit made up by Big Safety Pin to make alt kids feed the steel industry. This is how to dress for guys, by the way. I don't know if you have noticed, but I am a male. I regret to inform everyone that a week or so ago, I found that my first fashion video had sadly perished from 15 self-inflicted gunshot wounds to the back. Truly tragic. Well, thank you YouTube for removing my second most viewed video. You know, we keep it a little edgy on the Taco Balls channel. We do a minuscule amount of algorithmic rage bait. But unfortunately this time around I seem to have hit a nerve. So yes, if you have seen the title and got a little swig of deja vu, your deja vu is correct. There's no new content here, it's just an updated version of the old videos. But you know what, it's this season of giving pretty much. So why not watch the video? Besides, I have another video in this same series coming out a week from now. And I know how much you guys love scratching your buttholes in my comments asking me to make more of these, so fine, I guess I'll make more of the videos that you guys want, but it's not like I'm doing it because you asked. Oh god. Anyways, thank you always for the support, and if you're a new viewer, enjoy the video, and if you're a returning viewer, also enjoy the video. Now wait, I am by no means an expert. I don't even know what makes someone qualified to be a fashion expert. Maybe a French person has to sketch you in public or something. But I have been told that I dress nice, so clearly I'm doing something right. There are also 10 million other videos out there on this topic, but you should stay here because I'm funny or something, I don't know. I also want to say that this video is not going to talk about personal style or different styles of how to dress. So if you were expecting me to talk about the Tommy Shelby old money comp versus the Shinjuku Twink streetwear comp, then I'm sorry. The next video, however, will talk about that, so if you do want to see that when it comes out, make sure to subscribe and finger my button. Now, why should you care about fashion? And by care, I don't mean just putting on clothes that are clean. Well, if you're mindful about what you put on, there's a benefit to, you know, dressing nice outside of a job interview. People will take you more seriously if you're dressed well. Being well dressed implies a level of neatness. And also, it's great for you socially, for both your friends and the huzz. Oh my god. If you're a guy and you scoff at the idea of dressing well, I have heard from multiple women that they dread going out with their boyfriends because they don't dress well. If you don't believe me, there is a whole meme about it. For the love of God and all that is holy, please do not be this guy. On the flip side, believe it or not, women do like it when they don't have to dress you up like a goddamn doll to make themselves look good in public with you. Who would have thought? So here's what's on the docket today. Introducing the skill tree. Yeah, so I went ahead and I wrote out a big skill tree detailing, basically just showing like how I learned to dress and how I still am learning how to dress. Assuming this video hits and I decide I want to make more videos like this, I will continuously refer back to this chart as we cover different parts of the chart. So please help me make the video do well. I don't want this chart to go to waste. In this video, we will be covering these parts of the chart. We'll be talking about basic rules which apply to basically every human ever when it comes to how to dress well. We'll be talking about Pinterest. We'll be talking about the basic pieces of the puzzle. We're going to talk about shape and proportion, and we're going to talk a little bit about color. So let's jump right in. Let's hop to it. Let's hop. Okay, now before we start, I want everybody to repeat after me, okay? Good fashion is a little bit gay. All right? Now hold on. You might be saying, what? I'm not gay. What the fuck do you mean? I'm a straight person. Well. First off, only Eastern Orthodox Christians are 100% straight, and second off, whenever I talk to someone who claims to be the straightest arrow in the quiver, 9 times out of 10 they look like this. So if I'm being completely honest, I don't know if I trust their fit advice. I also don't know why a lot of people by default seem to think that a varied wardrobe means that I like kissing men on the mouth, which I don't. I don't. Wearing a tie with a jacket does not make you gay. Putting a pin on your jeans does not make you gay, and wearing a belt with a pattern does not make you gay. Even even suits are a little bit gay, okay? Like, why do you think Leyendecker liked drawing men in suits so much? Or have you ever watched the show Suits? The sexual tension in some of those scenes is palpable. And remember, this twink from Detroit Become Human? Definitely a little bit gay, but like just the right amount of gay. Many such cases, grow up, you're not in high school, probably. Don't be afraid to experiment. You know, knowing how to dress well involves trying on new shit, and not just being a cookie cutter frat boy. So man up and put on a pair of baggy pants. It's not gonna kill you. But yeah, the experimental stages are not always gonna hit. Chances are you are at many points going to put on a fit that is absolute garbo. How do I know? So yes, you will sometimes look stupid. But if you're too afraid to be cringe, then you'll never be great. And that's true for a lot of things. And as a second rule, I want to emphasize, every hand is a winner. Okay, let me rephrase. Most hands are winners. Almost every card, barring the absolutely egregious ones, can be, you know, winning cards. Every body type, most pieces of clothing, and most patterns, again, barring the really egregious ones, are playable, as long as you play them right. Cool. Now let's talk about reference. Ditching this. What is the next fit? What have I not worn? I'm literally going through every goddamn fit that I own. Did we do jeans in the black yet? Will it play with jeans? It will play with the jeans. Please, I'm getting tired. I'm running out of fits. Next, I'm gonna actually give you some action items by talking about two of the most potent weapons that you're gonna be using in your arsenal. Weapon number one is Pinterest. What? Huh? That's only for book talk girls and artists, huh? Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Just get it. There's so much shit on there. Like good shit, I mean. There's so much good shit on there that it's low-key a bad move to not get it. This is basically gonna be your visual Cortana for like the rest of your, I don't know, however long you have left on this earth. You have a pair of jeans that you wish you could style? Cool, just look up jeans male outfit and boom, instant fit reference. If you wanna see what that white collared shirt could go with before you buy it? Boom, there you go. Do you want to try exploring a new style? And it also recommends images to you based off of your feet. So, you know, if you like leather jackets, it will recommend you similar things. Pinterest also acts as a shopping avenue. I personally haven't done this, but the feature's there if you want to tickle your balls with it, so, you know. And as a final note about Pinterest, in the event that you are absolutely brain dead and you have literally no idea what to do, it's okay, I used to be there too. Just follow these exact steps. Step 1. Look at your current wardrobe, and then select some of your favorite items that you'd like to style, such as a hoodie or a pair of jeans. Step 2, go to Pinterest and just look up that specific item, followed by, like, outfits or something like that, like maroon hoodie outfits for men. From the results, take the images of the fits that you like that also work with the other things in your wardrobe. So if you find a hoodie outfit that works with a pair of jeans that's similar to the jeans that you have, so compile all of those images. And in step 7, just every day, choose a random image, literally just copy the fit. Just like get used to wearing it. This is how I did it. So yeah, just follow those 5 steps and you're golden. So yeah, Pinterest. Now, so the second weapon I mentioned is the thrift. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be a thrift TikTok warrior or you have to be a resale vulture. Those people are low-key strange. I'm just saying that looking through a good thrift is like looking through a CSGO loot box in the best way possible. Thrifts, if I'm being honest, are great tools for finding like clothing that you can just play around with and like experiment with at a very cheap price. I would say a good 30% or even more of like my main like wardrobe arsenal are from the thrift. These pants I'm wearing right now are thrifted. So now we're gonna talk about basic pieces. Basically, just think about these 3 or 4 things. So shirt, pants. Third floor is closing in 30 minutes. Shirt, pants, shoes, and then maybe some kind of outerwear like a jacket or a hoodie or something. You don't need to think about anything else. It's 3.5 things. It's not hard. But Taco, there's more to fashion than that. I I saw someone wear a hat once. Shut the fuck. Yes, I know. I'm aware. I know that we aren't medieval peasants, and there's more articles of clothing that we have to worry about now, besides just tunics, pantaloons, and slides. But don't worry, I will be talking about that in my next YouTube video. God, I sound insane. Anyways, boom, now we have all the puzzle pieces you need for the next thing, which is basic shapes and color. Now, at this stage, brands don't matter, and spoiler alert, they still don't matter in the later stages anyways. Okay, let me clarify that what I mean by that is buying a blank white t-shirt that says Supreme and calling that fashion is an affront to God, okay? Now, if you're buying a specific brand because they have a specific, like, item that you like, or maybe they make their stuff really good, that's different. Now, what does matter is shape and color. We all went to daycare, I hope. We all know what those words mean. When I say shape, I mostly mean silhouette. Look at these two outfits right here. They look okay, right? Well, when I do this, my name is David. Which one reads better? That's right, the one with the more interesting silhouette reads better. Unique shapes in your fits will make them look interesting, given that you do them right. You can experiment with top-heavy shape language, bottom-heavy shape language, angles versus rounds. Silhouette also means that you can take advantage of what you already have, i.e. your physique. Accentuating or diluting certain features can be the cherry on the tip of the penis. Do you have nice shoulders? Then try a large collared shirt or a shirt with a tighter fit. Do you have a more light upper body? Try a baggy shirt instead of a smaller fitting shirt. Do you have a longer neck? You could probably wear a turtleneck and make that shit work. It's really hard to make those shits work. Good clothing choices involves working with the build that you've already got, not against it. But that's not everything though. Shape also involves thinking about proportion. Proportion is very, very important, especially if you're short. As a good starting rule of thumb, divide yourself into thirds. Why? I don't know, because somehow dividing things into thirds makes it more visually pleasing. I don't know why this works. It just does. Hi, sorry again. The reason is because it makes you look taller. That's the reason. Why do you think girls love this fit so much? Well, besides it having a good silhouette and accentuating the parts that they care about, it also doesn't divide them perfectly in half. It divides them unevenly, and the ratio also helps them become more leg than torso. Again, the rules I discuss in this video are true for everybody across the board. I used to walk around like this, and I wasn't sure why I looked goofy. Spoiler alert, it was proportion. Cool? Cool. And now, color. Now, when I say color, I don't mean just slapping together bits of color until you look like a traffic light. I more so mean color harmony. For example, light blue jeans will give a drastically different feel if worn with a black versus a white top. Cohesiveness is a good rule of thumb. Brown will mix more softly with a tan color than with blue. Number 2, dress with your skin tone in mind. I actually haven't done a whole lot of research on this. I think, if I remember correctly, warmer tones will go better if you have darker skin. And finally, with the exception of black, fits that are made up of one color are a lot harder to pull off. So just be careful with those. I've always been partial to earth tone fits. Again, go to Pinterest, it's a lot more reliable than I am. So yeah, there you go. Sorry, I know that was a lot of information. Now you know the basics of how to dress for guys. Although I'm sure some of this is also relevant for women. But let's be honest, like, really? Anyways, to summarize, good fashion is a little bit gay. Don't be afraid to experiment. Pinterest is your best friend for both fashion, advice, and expanding your arsenal. The thrift is also pretty cool. The only things you need to worry about at first are shirt, pants, shoes, and maybe outerwear. Shape and silhouette are powerful tools. Accentuate your good parts. And number 5, make sure your colors play nice together. Color is hard, be careful. Boom, there you go. If you implement these rules, you basically have all the good fundamentals you need to jump into our next topic, which is personal style. But I am gonna talk about that in 2 weeks and not right now. Why? Because I don't want this video to get too long. And also I want to milk this topic until its legs are shaking. So I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe.